Hi Scorpio, welcome to your reading. Today we're going to look into the next 2 weeks for you and everything going on. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you're watching this is whenever the message is for you. This applies to your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, so be sure to check out your other placements if you feel called. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Yeah. Happy New Year if you're watching this when I upload. Alright. Ooh. Sorry, they all fell out. Any messages for Scorpio, please? I'm not going to shuffle them like this, actually, because it's just a cluster. All right, any messages for Scorpio, please? What are the main energies over the next 2 weeks for Scorpio? What are the main energies for Scorpio? What are the main energies? Okay. No limitations. You are being pushed to reach your ultimate highest self, and let go of anything that stands in your way. Sorry, I think the camera's tilted. Okay. Magnificence. You are amazing, magnificent, and unique, but most importantly, you are enough. I definitely feel like you're going through a lot of shifts right now. This could even be having to kind of take on any family, I don't want to say baggage because that's just a heavy word, but that's what kind of came on. Like anything that's going on with your family, you're kind of having to take over the strong role, I'm feeling, and it's almost like some of you are maybe neglecting how you're really feeling because you have to put on a brave face for your family. Gaia, continue to the pulse of Mother Earth. She will guide you through this time of change. Yeah, I definitely feel like there's just something going on where you're having to take care of the people around you, emotionally even. It doesn't even have to be physically. It could be, that could also be a thing too, but just emotionally having to be the strong one and be a source of inspiration for other people, whether they're in your family or your close friends, or some kind of transition that I feel like is affecting multiple people at once, including you. And I also see like kind of when you're alone, it all hits you at once. And I also want you to know, or not to know, but to remember to ground into the earth and connect to Mother Earth so you can release everybody else's emotions too, because I feel like also when you're suppressing it for so long to be the strong one for everybody, it kind of boils up into this big unmanageable energy. And it's okay to cry. I'm also feeling it's okay to let emotions out, even if you just have to step off to yourself or go outside and just talk to the universe if you feel like you have nobody to talk to. I feel like there's beings that are listening to you and knowing that this is a difficult thing that you're going through, however you will overcome it. So I just feel like you have a lot more support than you realize, especially because you are supporting so many other people. Earth guide, yeah. Your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. I definitely feel like you're going through a big shift. I also feel like I've been saying before, you're guiding other people as well as, oh, 2 birds just flew. You have guides who are there for you, helping you as well. No limitations. You are a celestial being with unlimited potential. There is much for you to share, and wisdom was right under that. So I definitely feel that you're going to realize through the situation that you truly can get through anything, as cliche as that might sound. You really have the strength to withhold anything and overcome it. I definitely feel like you're a very conscious being. Do you hear all the birds? You understand that everything has a purpose and a lesson, and it's just like, I feel like this is just really difficult or really hard or something that you couldn't ever quite emotionally prepare for. But it's giving you this wisdom that is unlike anything ever known before. And I also feel like you're gaining more energetic like strength. I feel like the aura is expanding, bringing in more things. But yeah, make sure to tune into the earth, ground your feet in the grass, and connect and allow it to kind of leave your body. Anything that is not yours, you know, what's mine is mine, what's theirs is theirs, and cut it out so you do not have to take on everybody else's emotion, especially if it's a very heavy emotion. Yeah. What areas of life should Scorpio be focusing on these next 2 weeks? What areas of life should Scorpio be focusing on these next 2 weeks? What areas of life should Scorpio be focusing on for the next 2 weeks, please? Ooh. The 10th house, your achievements and status in the outside world. Some of you could be having a deep father healing at this time too. Some of you can actually be using this as a way to strengthen yourself in career or go after your career goals to the highest degree, because it's better than just like kind of sitting in this energy. You're feeling more inspired to create new sources or avenues of healing or release. Oops. Virgo, the energy around you is dutiful, hesitant, and humble with a discriminating. I don't really like the direction. You may have new direction in your life. That's why I said it, but I don't really like the description for Virgo in this card. But anyway, I just feel like you're moving into a more structured sense of being, a more diligent, deliberate creator. I feel like you're really taking what you have to do and stepping up to the plate and being as like your highest, most responsible self. You could also have Virgo in your chart, be dealing with a Virgo, 10th house Virgo, something like that. Any additional messages for Scorpio? Mercury at the bottom. I definitely feel like there's a high need for you to communicate what you're feeling so it doesn't boil up into something else later on. I feel like there are people who want to listen to you, and it's important for you to feel like you're not burdening other people with your things that are going on, because nobody who genuinely loves you would ever feel like that's a burden. If anything, they're going to be thankful that you're actually speaking to them about what's going on internally, because you have such a strong face all the time, because you are very strong and most things don't really affect you. And so when something is affecting you, I just feel like a really strong need to call out to people who will be there for you. Yeah, 11th house, where the cosmos grant wishes, luck, friends, and social occasions. So this is like the wish fulfilled house. I definitely feel like something is shaking up to bring you something that you've really desired. It's almost like, I just got the chills everywhere. There's a sacrifice being made through this emotional upheaval or big shift that's bringing you what you really want. And it's not because, it's not like someone has to leave or something like that is happening so you can get this. It's just like one door closes, one major door closes, and another major door opens. It's like big success is waiting for you. Pluto. Your ability to transform, take a big leap forward, and rebirth. And you're Scorpio too. Scorpios thrive. This is ruled by Scorpio, Pluto. Scorpios thrive on transformation and becoming something new and growing into the best versions of themselves, because it's like that shift, that transformation, the blessings that change brings is unlike any other thing there is. It's like living different lives, I feel like, is fun. I'm saying that as a Scorpio moon. Living different lives is fun, or experiencing new things is fun. Any other, I mean, it's gnarly to kind of go through the challenges and everything like that, but once you overcome it, the reward is so sweet. I do feel like you're going to get through this. I do feel like the more that you help other people get through it too, and tend to yourself at the same time, and ask for help at the same time, it'll be easier to navigate, or you'll feel more supported. Taurus and Capricorn, yeah. And Mercury still on the bottom. So yeah, you really could be dealing with father things going on. Capricorn rules Saturn, which rules the father, rules the 10th house, which is the father. I definitely feel like this could be affecting your father. You could be helping your father, something, you're connecting with your father on a different level and seeing them for a soul, rather than kind of, maybe if some of you have been through a lot of, like if your father was more aggressive or demanding or controlling, you're seeing them in a new light, and they're either becoming there's just a big shift happening. I feel like people in your family or in your life have woken up to the truth of what they really have been doing. They could also be your father, or something could also be a Taurus or a Taurus influence, or all the earth signs are here. So you're really connecting to the earth again, grounding in, focusing on material too. I also feel like this is single-handedly affecting your material abundance and your material wealth. There's something about material gain, material growth through this shift. It's a wish fulfilled. It's going to affect you in career, maybe even shoot you forward, like on, like to star levels or star spectrum. I don't know, there's just something where you're gonna have to share your voice in some way or share the wisdom that you've gained over time. It's like something that you're doing and realizing how magnificent you are, and you are enough to receive this, to know that you are truly amazing as well. And people do want to hear what you have to say. Aw, Ace of Cups is on the bottom and Page of Swords. I definitely feel like you're able to kind of cut past the bullshit now. You're able to really, I feel like actually right now, before you were focused on other areas of life, and now through this kind of like emotional shift, you're focusing on yourself and really getting clear on what it is you want. Ace of Cups, Eight of Wands, really quickly, Queen of Pentacles. So I do feel like some sort of emotional retrieval or revival is going to happen. I do feel like it will happen very quickly, or you will receive coin very quickly, or you will be able to become the entrepreneur you've always desired to, or new business opportunities will be kicking off. You'll be taking new steps in new directions, which is something that you've wished for a while, I'm feeling. Some of you could also be receiving new love as a result of this ending. Some of you could also be celebrating, not just celebrating, I feel like working hard towards your literally like working hard to live your best life. I feel like you know that work is going to call for a lot of things. You're going to be making a lot of business decisions, being kind of like the leader of a business or the head of a business. People are going to be helping you, but you're going to put in just as much work, if not more, as everybody else. It's like a team effort, a collaborative effort, and I feel like you're going to really treat the people who work for you or with you with a lot of respect and love. And kindness. Oops. High Priestess. Okay, let me see. Clarify the High Priestess. 10 of Wands. Okay, I do feel like you've been receiving a lot. I feel like there's just a lot going on. It's like I'm seeing like wanting to just forget it all or be able to go to sleep and forget it, but it's almost like I'm feeling some of you may continue to experience what you're currently going through in your dreams. It's like you can't escape it no matter what. So I'm feeling as though it's important for you to ask how to truly navigate this. What must I do to let this go fully? Journal it and then write the answer with your left hand, or go into meditation and write the answer. Because I feel like there's a tight grip on something, so much so that you're not seeing the solution to the feeling. Listening, I'm also feeling to what people are saying, like teachers, spiritual teachers. If you have random videos pop up on your YouTube recommended of like a spiritual teacher or healer saying something, click the video and listen, because there's probably a message in it for you that will bring you some sort of peace. The universe wants to answer you. I feel like they're trying to answer you through your intuition, but part of you may be doubting it, so they're going to look for other avenues or other people to deliver the message to you so you can believe it more. The star is on the bottom. I do feel like some kind of relationship from childhood, or this could even be like a sibling, will be mended and put together. You guys are going to really work together, I feel, and come together, especially if it kind of went sour or south, or you guys weren't really able to bond in the way that normal, quote unquote, normal way that siblings do, which is, I feel like all siblings fight anyway. You're gonna see each other in a new light, and I feel like you guys are really gonna have each other's backs through this kind of gnarly situation. Ooh. 10 of Cups, yeah, all about the family. 3 of Wands. I feel like you guys are gonna put aside your differences and really just decide that happiness and gratitude for each other and peace amongst the thorns. What? No, that's not. That's not a thing. It's not. I just made that up. I didn't even mean to make it up. It just came. But anyway, realizing that finding the rose among the thorns maybe, and not even looking at the thorns anymore, will ultimately help you guys. I feel like you're realizing, or even if this isn't, if you don't have siblings, this could be a best friend from childhood who was like a sibling where you had a falling out or something like that. Someone who felt like family, or could literally be family. Yeah, I feel like you're just looking beyond what's actually gone on and coming into like a mended relationship, and you're gonna help each other see things differently, work together. Yeah, 6 of Wands on, and 7 of Pentacles. Let's see. Everything that you've done for yourself will show rewards. You just have to water it differently. You have to nourish it differently. I feel like the universe is showing you signs on how to achieve something or bring something into being. And you have to let go of something first, or allow this like death process to happen or transformation to happen in order to receive this 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands energy. The 6 of Wands to me is like a fame card too. There's something that you have to let go of. Support from others, love from others. So your crops will start growing again. Or you can allow the opportunity, because if you see there's pentacles here, it just doesn't feel like enough for some reason. So focusing on what you do have and having deep appreciation and gratitude for that, especially if you're going through, I feel like you're going through something completely separate, which is really intense. So, okay. Yeah, Nine of Swords, excuse me, Magician, and the Lovers. So I do feel like love has either will take over or has taken over, and it's ultimately going to help you with career. I do feel like you've manifested something, you've manifested some kind of change, whether consciously or unconsciously, and it's just creating a deep shift. I feel like you've kind of decided that you're done playing it safe or waiting around, and now you're allowing something brand new into your life, and it's going to come in due time. I do feel like love is definitely in the cards for you. So dumb that I said that. Not that it's in the cards for you. That I said that. I do feel like you have to realize your own self-worth first and how incredible you really are in order to receive any of the good things that are coming to you, because you will receive them. It'll feel better and more fulfilling to you when you know that you achieved that because of you and because of your own success and your own love for yourself and your own self-worth. Like when you appreciate yourself, you're going to have a deeper appreciation for the greatness that comes to you. It won't feel kind of like, all right, I achieved that, now what? Now I need more. All right. Any additional messages for Scorpio? I actually want to clarify this death card. Clarify death for me. Clarify death for Scorpio. The Moon. Something does feel hidden or not yet ready to come to light. I feel like if you were to find out what it was now, it would be very intense to handle, and you're meant to kind of deal with it as it comes. It feels like it's been a long journey though. I feel like part of you knows what it is. This could be letting go of multiple people, old friends who just weren't in for your highest and best. This could be actually dealing with a literal death that was unexpected or came out of nowhere, and something like that. It could not even be COVID related. One of your family members could have just had a lot of health issues that they didn't let anybody know about because they didn't want to kind of burden anybody, and then it kind of just came out when it was too late. Ultimately, I feel like this is just kind of a cycle of life and what's gone on. And also, this could not even be anyone physically passing in your life or like friendships ending. This could be you choosing to live a new life or become a new version of yourself, which in turn may lead to other people leaving your life or growing up in a different way, or evolving, not growing up, evolving in a different way. It just depends. Let's see. Any additional messages for Scorpio, please? Oh, what was this flipped over? Compromise. Okay. And forgiveness. Ooh. I feel like a lot of you, there's some sort of masculine figure that I'm seeing that it calls for forgiveness. This could be the last person you'd even expect. I feel like it's beyond like a parental figure or someone who you grew up around. I feel like it's like someone in your more recent past who you kind of just ignored or kind of let go to the back burner of your mind. I feel like there's just a few different lock and keys of forgiveness that are ready to be unlocked, or the keys ready to be put into the lock, and the door is ready to, I was gonna say open to a new beginning, but also like close this door and lock it. I feel like it's going to feel like you're giving a piece of yourself away by forgiving them. I do not feel like you have to connect to them. Like I always say, you can reach forgiveness on your own through meditation, through channeling, through going to healers, through reaching different things. I also feel like self-forgiveness too, for maybe not showing up in the way that you should have with a parent or something like that, or should have, quote unquote, or the way that you thought that you should have. It's like, I feel like no matter what, you would have kind of put these really intense weights on yourself, or like you would have felt guilty no matter what, because you just are such a loving, kind, compassionate person, that no matter what, how it would have ended, what would have gone on, you would have always kind of put some self-blame. And I do not feel like anybody in any situation on a soul level would ever want you to take the blame for something like that. So recovery, and ask your angels on the bottom. I do feel like you do have to communicate with your angels. There's a lot that they want to tell you. I do feel like right now is a period to kind of tune within and emotionally allow yourself to empty your cup and refill it back up. I do feel like there are a lot of people who want to speak to you and be there for you, and to accept them when you feel comfortable or when you feel is right, and know that this too shall pass, and make sure that you know there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah. And ask to be shown a sign as well for extra reassurance. Because within the next few months in success, I do feel like over these next few months, you will feel the shift happening, like moving in between worlds of this kind of mourning period into a new period of excitement, change, and ultimately success that will put your mind in a new direction and make you feel really excited for what's to come. Big happy changes and wait. So yeah, big happy changes right here, and then, oh, peaceful resolution now. Where's wait? Oh, there it is. And wait. So I just feel like you just gotta wait it out and allow the emotion. There's nothing to rush, or else you won't learn anything from what has gone on or healed anything. Like if you rush into a new experience or try to rush into something else, you neglect your healing opportunity. And it's important for you to just really like tend to what's going on so it doesn't come up later. And find a peaceful resolution internally. Yeah, that's your message, Scorpio. Thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. I hope you have an amazing next 2 weeks. Be sure to watch my next video for more readings or more insight. I do feel like right now you are learning how much you really matter to the people around you, and how much you matter as a whole. So thank you for being here. I love you so much. I will see you in the next video.